Good evening. My name is Oshan, and today I'll be writing a program that random generates a random uppercase and lowercase letters, assign them to an array, and prints out that array. And I'll be using two functions, genchar and printchar, to accomplish this. So the first thing I want to do is import the random util from Java. So import java.util.random. And that statement. Then I'm gonna go ahead and open my class. I'm gonna build my main method, my main function. Then we're not gonna go into the main as yet. We're gonna go ahead and define the genchar function. So to do that, I'm gonna say public static void because it returns nothing. Then the name of the function, our method, genchar. Then this function will take a parameter, a reference parameter to an array called random chars. Right? Then now we're going ahead and define our function. So the first thing we want to do is create a random object. Then we're going to create a for loop that initializes I to 0, and once I is less than the length of the array, then we're going to increment. Now, for each iteration, we're going to use Java has a random boolean that can generate random boolean statements, boolean basically they can generate random true or false. So I'm going ahead and use that. So to do that, I gotta use a data type boolean. Then I gotta use a name is uppercase. So basically declare a boolean variable and assign random that next boolean to it, and this will generate a random true or false, a random boolean value. And the reason why we're doing this inside the loop, because our program will run multiple times in the loop instead of once. Because when I place this function inside the main function, it will only run once, which means I'll only get one random number. So now I can go ahead and I can assign these values to the array. So to do that, name the array random chars, and the subscript is going to be I, because I changes from 0 to the length of the array to less than the length of the array, and we're going to equal it to is if is upper is true, then we're going to assign random that next int, and then we're going to add 26, and we're going to add A to represent 65. Then else we can copy this. So if the boolean is false, I'm going to use a common A to represent 97. So that this will generate characters for each element in the array. uppercase and lowercase. Now we gotta create our print char, which will also take a parameter, an array parameter, void print char, and then it's gonna take a int random chars. Now in this we're just gonna copy this loop, and this time we're just gonna use an S out statement, and we're just gonna print out each element in print char, and we're just gonna add a space for readability. Now we're gonna create our array up here. The first thing I'm gonna do is create the size of the array, which should be 20. So we're gonna define a constant called size. Well, we have int data type called size, and this will be equal to 20. Then we're gonna go ahead and create our array called random nums, and then we're gonna say new int size. Then all we have to do is call our genchar function with random nums as an argument, and then an print char with random num as an argument to print out each element. Let's go ahead and run this to see how it works. Okay, so I forgot to add the char in front of this so we can convert the numbers to characters. Let's run it again. And there we have it. We have L, common L, capital M, and so on.